Hi all, today we are going to see about a new course which is data structures belonging to the 23 regulation of SNS College of Technology. So here we are going to start with the first unit. The first unit is about abstract data types, and the topic we are going to see is also abstract data type, which is the first topic in the first unit. So let's see the continuation of the previous video. List ADT and Q ADT is the topics we saw before. So now we are going to see about stack ADT. So in stack ADT, a stack is an ordered list, or we can say it is in a container in which insertion and deletion can be done from only one end, which is known as the top of the stack. So the last inserted element is only available first and the first one to be deleted. So hence it is known as last in first out LIFO, or first in last out filo. So in a stack, the element at the top is known as the top element. When a new element is added to the stack, it is placed on top of the existing element. So stacks are dynamic. This means that they do not have a fixed size, and their size can be increased or decreased depending upon the number of elements. So we can call it as it has dynamic size. So the next the stack ADT operations are top, push, in push, pop, empty, and size. What is top is, so it is going to return the value of the node present at the top of the stack. Next, push function, it is going to create a node with value and puts it at the top of the stack. Next, pop, it is going to remove the node from the top of the stack. Next, empty method, it is going to return true if the stack is empty, else it is going to return false. Next, the size function, it is going to return the number of nodes present in the stack. So next we are going to see about the advantages, disadvantages, and the applications of ADT. So advantages of ADT. So there are 5 advantages of ADT. So first one is encapsulation. So ADT helps encapsulate data and operations into a single unit, making managing and modifying the data structure easier. So the next advantage is abstraction. So you can work with ADTs without knowing the implementation details, which can simplify programming and reduce errors. So the next advantage is data structure independence. So ADTs can be implemented using different data structure to make it easier to adapt to changing needs and requirements. The next advantage is information hiding. So ADTs protect data integrity by controlling access and preventing unauthorized modification. So the last advantage is modularity. So it is combined with other ADTs to perform complex data structure, increasing flexibility and modularity in programming. So next we are going to see about cons of the abstract data type. So as previously we have discussed, the pros are, the advantages are enhanced organization, improved code reusability, and better abstraction. So what are the disadvantages are, first one is overhead. So implementing ADTs can lead to overhead in terms of memory and processing, resulting in reduced performance. The next one is complexity. ADTs can be complex to implement, especially for large and complex data structure. So next one is learning curve. To learn to implement ADTs take a good amount of time and effort. So limited flexibility. So some ADTs may be limited in their functionality or may not be suitable for the many of the data structure. So the next one is cost. So cost, implementing ADTs may require additional resources and increasing resources and cost development. So the last one is applications of ADTs. So now we are going to see what are all the areas the ADTs can be applied. So ADTs, first one is data structure. So ADTs are used to implement fundamental data structures like array, linked lists, stacks, queues, trees, graphs, hash tables, and heaps. So the next application of ADT is database management system, which we call it as DBMS. So we can implement concepts like tables, rows, columns, and relationships can be represented using ADTs. So the next one is operating system. So ADTs are employed in the design and implementation of operating system components such as file systems, process management, memory management, and synchronization mechanisms. So the next application is compiler design. ADTs represent and manipulate various components of a compiler like abstract syntax trees, symbol tables, and intermediate code generation, intermediate code representation, etc. So the final application is networking. ADTs like queues and buffers are used for storing and managing packets in network and routers. So these are all the diverse applications of abstract data types. So let's see in next video for the next topics. Thank you.